Far Cry 6 got delayed, as well as Rainbow Six Quarantine. So Ubisoft has confirmed that both Far Cry 6 and Rainbow Six Quarantine have been pushed beyond their Q1 2021 window, which means the former will no longer make its 18th of February 2021 release date, and the latter will now presumably release within the same April 2021 to March 2022 release date. Weird one, really weird one. Far Cry 6 came out of the gates hot. They really came out with the trailers and the teasers and the pre-orders and the collector's editions and everything like that to like drum up excitement for the game. And then we got this thing on their Twitter account here from the Far Cry 6 team. Earlier this year, we introduced you to Far Cry 6, the most ambitious game in the series to date. We promised an immersive fantasy to lead a modern-day guerrilla revolution set in a rich and exotic world filled with memorable moments, killer characters, and epic story. While we know you are all anxious to get your hands on Far Cry 6, we want to let you know that we've been given more time to allow us to make this game you aspire to play, while focusing on the well-being of our team in an unprecedented global context. Our teams around the world are working in the studios and from their homes to pour their passion and creativity into making an unforgettable game, one we hope you all love. We hope you're all safe and healthy and get ready to experience Yara and Far Cry 6 soon, but they don't give it a new date or anything like that. I don't know. This is why I don't get excited for like these teaser trailer things. I don't get excited for these teaser moments and these like reveal moments anymore, because the game never comes out when it's supposed to, and that is often a good thing. It's not necessarily a bad thing the game's being delayed. If the team is going through crunch, they're struggling with obviously everything going on around the world at the moment, as well as the game just not being ready, then obviously it makes sense to delay it so they can get it into a good state. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just, I hate it when they come out too early with stuff. And honestly, I think Far Cry 6 actually probably didn't do it too badly. They announced it like 8 or 9 months out from launch. Probably would have made sense, but it makes you really question it if they don't even give it a new date. It means that it could be a 1-month delay, it could be a 6-month delay, it could be a 12-month delay, similar to Watch Dogs. Because of that, it does give me a little bit of hesitancy around these things. I am always so skeptical with these announcements nowadays, just because, you know, this is what happens, and yeah, this wasn't the only delay that happened this week. You know, the big one obviously being that Cyberpunk got delayed again. I'm pretty sure I made a video about this last time and I called it, Cyberpunk being delayed now into December, so an additional month, despite all the news about like crunch and all sorts of stuff going on at the studio. I'm not here to get controversial about it. This game just keeps getting delayed though. I had a Twitch stream I did last night and a lot of people were asking about Cyberpunk. The topic of it sort of came up and we were talking about it a little bit. And I was really blatant, be like, I'm actually not that excited for this game anymore. I was excited for this game when it was supposed to be coming out in like April. But it's been delayed so many times. The hype for the game is lost now. I'll be excited for it when it comes out. I'm sure it's going to be a great game. I'm not doubting that whatsoever. I have no doubt. It's just, at this point, I don't care. Stop talking about it. If it's delayed, it's delayed. Whatever. Just come out. That's really all there is. That's all I have to say about it. It's just come out at this point. And stop wasting my time by giving it these dates that you're just not going to hit. Cyberpunk is famously being developed and published by CD Projekt Red, so for them to have delayed it like this is actually a pretty significant thing from a studio side. It means that because they're the publisher, they sort of suffer in terms of like all the marketing and promotional materials that are pushed out for this game as well. They're obviously funding the entire production and distribution and marketing and sales and everything to do with this game, which means that with every delay from the development side, they take a hit financially over on the publishing side. It will all be recouped in time, but it means that continues to be pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed. At this point, like, I don't know why they didn't just push it through to March, because a game like this coming out in December, I mean, the game is good enough that they can probably launch it at any time, but any game coming out in December is a bit kind of weird. I know it's the very beginning of December, but it's still a little bit strange. What do you guys think about this? Specifically Cyberpunk or Far Cry's delay? Thoughts on those? Curious to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. We can have a bit of a discussion about it. Are you like me? Are you kind of just like, I'm a bit over this now, I just want this to be out? Or are you still really, really excited for it? Are you still taking time off work perhaps? I know a lot of people are pumped for this game, so I'm not trying to be negative about it or anything like that. It's more just that's how I'm feeling.